Greetings and salute. Sail the black light. Go right in on it. Do you believe that righteous behavior can calm the winds and cool the fires? Do you believe that man's thinking has anything to do with the weather or the behavior of nature? Something to think about, because if a person believes that God is on the outside of them and has no physical relations to physical beings, is a spirit that resides in the sky, up in the heavens, then you feel like you have no control over your behavior, and that you're less than what the Creator made you. Some of you might not even believe if there is a Creator. You might believe there's no divine intelligence, no divine order, no divine harmony. And if you believe that voting has anything to do with fires, and has anything to do with the winds, hurricane winds, or anything to do with pandemics, or even poverty, that's a hell of a thing to dump on a president or any one person. So, do you believe that there's a supreme being, and that there's a creator? Because things are getting worse and worse. Do you believe that there was original people called the black man, the original Asiatic people, that they have something to do with the universe and the earth? Let's see.
It's like the seven plagues, biblical sense.
Dozens of deadly and historic wildfires continue to wreak havoc on the West Coast.
Thick smoke, so hazardous, California's governor says it's like smoking 400 cigarettes a day.
This is a climate damn emergency. This is real. And it's happening. This is the perfect storm.
Families are returning to find piles of ash where their homes once stood.
There are no words. It's dumbfounding. You can't even imagine why.
But you know, it is about forest management. Please remember the words, very simple. Forest management.
It'll start getting cooler. You just watch.
I wish science agreed with you. Give a climate arsonist 4 more years in the White House. Why would anyone be surprised if we have more America ablaze?
The National Hurricane Center is warning of historic floods along the U.S. Gulf Coast.
The rain, which has been relentless in terms of how much it has fallen, and in sheets to where you can't even really see 200 or 300 yards in front of you.
These powerful gusts every now and then, and they are whipping up all kinds of debris.
This is the year that I kind of want to say, make it stop.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lana Zach. Thank you for joining us for our CBSN special, A Climate in Crisis. Tonight we're exploring two of the extreme events that our country is facing at the same time. To the west, there are destructive wildfires burning across 3 states. More than 5 million acres have been burned. Thick smoke caused some of the worst air quality in the world.
Now you notice she didn't mention the pandemic. That's seems to be worse than anything, but the pandemic is not destroying property, not burning up the land. That should have been included. There should be a special on that also. What's up with that?
And this truth had to be. It must be done. And I don't care what it costs to tell it. You must hear this truth, or else you will die like fools. And I'm not going to let you die like that, because the book tells me, son of man, if you don't warn them, I'm going to charge their blood at your end. And I was told directly from the mouth of God, he said, if you don't deliver this message to my people, he called you his people, just like the Bible. If you don't deliver it to them, he says, I'm going to hold you responsible. He said, I will back you up to do it. But if you don't do it, he said, I'm going to hold you responsible. He said, you have no one to fear. He said, I'm with you. Go ahead and tell my people before it's too late. He said, tell them that I will not save one white man or child or woman from America. He said, I'm going to burn every one of them. He said, not one will I save. He said, everyone is devil. He said, we're going to burn them. And he says, I can take care of them almost in the twinkling of your eye, and I can even teach you how to do it. And it's so easy after he said to me just how he would destroy them. It's just like that. And I don't care if you have all the bombs ready to go in the wall. You could not fire one. No, you could not fire one. Everything is like that. And the book says, just in one day, the Lord destroyed it. I wish this thing hurts. I want you, my friends, in my conclusion, to remember that tomorrow night, I hope if the good pastor will let me out here, and if he don't, I'm going to buy his church, and so that he will allow me to come out.
So, Caucasian. The elders of Zion. You're going to have a hard time implementing your plans on the black man, trying to eliminate God's real chosen people off the planet. The original man came with the earth, came with the universe. So I just want to tell my brothers and sisters, have no fear. You got to choose the righteous way to go. If you don't, then you need to be afraid. Allah came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, raising up the Honorable Elijah Muhammad as his messenger. Believe it or leave it. Voting ain't gonna get it. You got LeBron James and Jay-Z and all them telling you to vote. That's because they are paid by Satan. They're eating out of Satan's hand, Satan's hand. And they're not gonna bite the hand that feed them. But brothers like myself know the real deal. There's plenty more like me. You can be one too. Just keep on watching. Sugar is sugar, salt is salt. I'm going to open up your eyes. But if I don't, it ain't my fault. Black light.